Daily 8 English Podcast.
From Daily 8 English.
Hey, fellow English learners. It's good to see you all. Welcome back to Daily 8 English, where 8 minutes a day builds the fluency of a lifetime. I'm Tom.
And I'm Olivia. Let's get started.
Olivia, quick question for you. Have you ever been stuck in a conversation that just died?
Oh, Tom. Every single time someone asks me, "So, how was your weekend?" And I say, "Good, thanks." And then silence.
The dreaded silence. That awkward moment where both people are just staring into the distance, pretending to check their phones.
Yes, fascinating stuff, those phones.
Well, today we are solving that forever. Because small talk, real small talk, is actually a skill. And like any skill, you can learn it, you can practice it, and you can get genuinely good at it.
And when you get good at it, it changes everything. Job interviews, networking events, meeting your partner's family for the first time.
Oh no, the family dinner, the ultimate small talk arena. No pressure, just 20 people judging every word you say.
Exactly. And here's the thing. In professional settings, small talk is actually where relationships begin. Before the big deal, before the promotion conversation, before the collaboration, there was small talk.
So today we're giving you 3 techniques to make small talk actually go somewhere, instead of dying after 2 sentences.
And these are not theoretical tips. These are real strategies that native speakers use, often without even realizing it.
Let's do this.
But first, Tom, I have to ask, are you actually good at small talk? Because from what I know, you once spent 10 minutes talking to someone about escalators.
In my defense, it was a very interesting escalator. It was going the wrong direction and nobody was doing anything about it.
And yet somehow you turned that into a 20-minute conversation.
The guy works in building maintenance now. We follow each other on LinkedIn.
That is, honestly, the most Tom story I have ever heard.
The point is, small talk works, even when the topic is absurd, because it's never really about the topic.
Exactly. It's about the connection. And that is what today is all about.
All right, techniques. Let's go.
Technique number 1, and this is a big one, is called the ladder technique.
Ooh, I like the name. Very dramatic.
So most people treat small talk like a checklist. How are you? Check. How's work? Check. Nice weather? Check. Done. Move on.
Yeah, you're basically filling out a form at that point. Just send me a questionnaire and I'll fill it in later.
Exactly. But the ladder technique means you take one answer, just one, and climb it. You go deeper with each exchange instead of skipping sideways to the next topic.
So instead of jumping to the next question on your mental checklist, you grab something specific from their answer and you follow it.
Let me show you. Say someone says, "Yeah, I just got back from a conference in Singapore."
Most people say, "Oh, cool, is Singapore nice?" Which is fine, polite, but completely forgettable.
You'll both forget this conversation by tomorrow morning.
But with the latter technique, you pick a detail from what they said. A conference, what kind of work do you do? Or, Singapore, was that your first time there? Or even, how long were you away for? Did you get any time to explore?
And suddenly you're not exchanging information, you're actually talking. You're curious, and that curiosity is contagious.
Because people love talking about their experiences, their travels, their work, their opinions. You just have to give them the door, and they'll walk right through it.
The key phrase to remember, write this down, tell me more about that. 3 words, works in almost every situation.
Tell me more about that. Simple, powerful, and it makes people feel genuinely heard. And feeling heard? That is rare. People remember how you made them feel.
Which brings us to technique 2. Make it about them, not the topic.
Okay, break that down for me.
So a lot of small talk fails because we focus on the topic, the weather, the food, the event, instead of the person standing right in front of us.
Right, like, this coffee is amazing, isn't it? And then what? You both just stare at your cups? The coffee cannot continue the conversation for you.
Exactly. But if you shift the focus, even slightly, to the person. Are you a big coffee person? Do you have a favorite cafe?
Boom. Now you've opened a door. Now you've given them something personal to respond to.
The formula is simple: topic to person. Whatever surface level thing you're talking about, find the human angle hiding inside it.
This is a great event becomes, how did you hear about this event? Have you been before?
The food here is incredible becomes, are you a foodie? Do you cook, or are you more of a restaurant person?
It's so cold today becomes, are you a cold weather person or do you absolutely live for summer?
That last one actually tells you a lot about someone's personality.
Right? And those little personality details, that's where real connection starts. You stop being two strangers and you start being two people who actually know something about each other.
The key shift here is moving from broadcasting to connecting. Most small talk is just two people broadcasting facts at each other. I work in finance. I'm from Dubai. I have 2 kids. Okay, great.
It's like reading someone's LinkedIn profile out loud.
Exactly. But when you anchor everything to the person, to their experience, their preferences, their life, you're no longer broadcasting, you're connecting.
And people can feel that difference instantly.
All right, technique 3 ties it all together. It's called the bridge and bounce.
Bridge and bounce. Also very dramatic. I fully approve.
So the bridge is when you share something about yourself that genuinely connects to what the other person just said. The bounce is when you immediately toss the conversation back to them with a question.
So you don't just listen and nod the whole time. You contribute. You show up. You're a real participant. But you also don't take over the conversation. You bridge, briefly, and then you bounce.
Let me give you an example. They say, I've been really into hiking lately.
Oh, I love that. I actually tried hiking last year. We did this trail in Thailand and I nearly gave up halfway up the mountain. My legs were done.
Haha, classic Tom.
Then bounce. Have you done any big trails recently? What's your favorite so far?
So they shared something, you connected with a short personal story, and then you bounced it straight back to them with a follow-up question.
And now you're in a real rhythm, back and forth. It feels natural, it feels balanced, not like an interview or a monologue.
The golden rule of bridge and bounce. Keep your bridge short, 1 or 2 sentences, maximum. Your bridge is a connection point, not a stage.
This is where so many people go wrong. They bridge and then just keep going and going and going.
Yes, we've all met that person at a party.
Oh, you went to Japan? I went to Japan. Let me tell you everything. Every single restaurant, every temple, the exact flight times for the next 45 minutes.
Bridge, not a monologue, Tom.
Bridge, not a monologue. Someone put that on a t-shirt immediately.
So, to recap the 3 techniques. Number 1, the ladder. Climb one topic deeper instead of skipping to the next. Number 2, make it about them. Shift from topic to person. Number 3, bridge and bounce. Connect with a short story, then toss it back.
Use these together and small talk starts feeling less like a chore and more like something you actually look forward to.
And that shift, from dreading it to genuinely enjoying it, that's when your English confidence really starts to take off.
All right, word tour time. 6 words that are going to seriously level up your small talk game.
Word 1, mention. You mentioned you work in finance. What's that been like lately?
You mentioned is gold in small talk. It signals that you were actually paying attention. People love knowing they were heard.
Word 2, actually. I actually love Thai food. It's actually my first time at one of these events.
Actually adds a little bit of surprise or contrast. It makes your sentences feel spontaneous and natural, like real spoken English.
Word 3, apparently. Apparently this venue just opened last month. Apparently the speaker is incredible. Have you seen her before?
Apparently is great because it invites a response. People immediately want to confirm or correct it. Instant engagement.
Word 4, randomly. So randomly, I was just reading about this topic last week. Randomly, I met someone who does exactly what you do.
Randomly makes you sound relaxed and unscripted, like the thought just popped into your head naturally.
Word 5, honestly. Honestly, I wasn't expecting to enjoy this kind of event. Honestly, it's been a pretty intense week.
Honestly signals a moment of real openness, and a small, genuine moment of honesty in small talk can turn a stranger into an actual connection faster than almost anything else.
Word 6. Remind. That reminds me of a trip I took once. You remind me of someone I used to work with. Same energy entirely.
That reminds me is a beautiful, natural bridge. It flows smoothly and opens the door to a story without feeling forced.
Your 6 words. Mention, actually, apparently, randomly, honestly, remind. Drop these into your conversations and watch how much more natural you sound.
Weave those in and you will feel the difference immediately. People lean in. The conversation opens up.
Now, your listener challenge, because learning without doing is just entertainment.
This week's challenge: find one small talk moment. Doesn't have to be huge. Could be at work, at a cafe, waiting for the lift, anywhere at all.
And use at least one technique from today. The ladder. Make it about them. Bridge and bounce. Just one, that's all.
Have one real exchange. And notice, actually pay attention to, how it feels different from your usual small talk.
You don't have to be perfect. You're not performing, you're just practicing. That's all growth ever is.
So here's your reflection question. When was the last time a conversation surprised you? When did small talk turn into something real, something that actually mattered? Just sit with that for a moment.
Because that honest reflection, that's where real growth lives.
If today's episode helped you, hit subscribe. New episodes every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'm Tom.
I'm Olivia. Take care of yourselves. And we'll see you next time.